This video will provide an overview of the Summa Secure Messaging app. This is the Secure Messaging icon. In this example, I have the Summa Secure Messaging icon located in the system dock at the bottom of the screen. Let's begin with an overview of the main screen. It's broken into 4 major quadrants, each with a separate function. Messaging allows you to create, read, and reply to other messaging users. The directory function allows you to look up users, call them directly by touching their phone number, and you also have the ability to send an alphanumeric page to a paging user. On-call groups was developed to mimic existing pager groups and add the ability to allow users to activate and deactivate themselves from each group they participate in. Groups often contain members from multiple disciplines, such as medics, nurses, residents, and cardiologists, or it could be a single practice or even an individual doctor. The media library allows you to take photos within the app and store them there to be used in messages. Note that any photo taken using the app is only available to other secure messaging users. At the bottom of the screen, you will see My On-Call Availability. This feature allows you to activate and deactivate yourself from any on-call group that you participate in. Also, it shows whether you are currently on call or not in any groups. We'll talk more about this in detail later. At the top left of the screen, you will see a 3-bar icon, which is used to set personal preferences. And you'll also see a bookmark at the top right of the screen that allows you to bookmark people that you normally contact on a regular basis. If we press the messaging icon, it will take us to the Messaging Overview screen, which shows you your most recent messages. Tapping on an individual message will open the Message Detail screen. The Message Detail screen contains who the message was sent to, who it was sent from, a subject line, the date that the message was sent, and when it was read, as well as the body of the message. Pressing the Summa Health logo at the top of the screen will take us back to the main screen. Let's now look at the directory function of the Summa Secure Messaging app. Each time the directory icon is pressed, a fresh copy of the directory is loaded. By default, the directory comes up in the user mode. To search for a user, simply begin typing their name. In this case, I'm looking up Andrew Ruminus. Simply touch on his name when it appears, and his record comes up to be viewed. We can see that he is a secure messaging user, what department he works in, who his manager is, and we can also dial him directly by touching one of the telephone numbers. In this case, we'll call his cell phone. Touching the icon next to a phone number will cause the telephone to dial that number. To send a message to a pager, click the pager icon and a dialog box will open to create your message. Enter your pager message and then press send. To create a secure message, simply click the icon next to Send Secure Message. The dialog box will then open up and allow you to create your message. When you've completed entering your message, simply hit the send button at the top. If the user has created any address information, you can use that to navigate directly to that location. This will automatically open Apple Maps and show you the location in the center of the screen. It takes a few seconds to load as it's loading this map from the internet. It will also show you a suggested route to that location. When this example was recorded, I was at the Summa Care building at Main and Market, and there was congestion on the expressway, so it was routing me around on normal streets, not using the expressway. If I press go, it would immediately start navigation from my current location. We will now take a look at the on-call groups function in more detail. On-call groups were created to allow you to message multiple users at the same time by simply selecting the group. When you display an on-call group, you'll see all of the users that are in the group and their current status. If you select Message Active Users, all active members of the group would receive your message. Inactive members of the group will not receive your message. Now let's look at the media library. The media library uses your phone's camera to take pictures or record videos that will be stored within the Summa Health Secure Messaging Media Library. These pictures will never be available in your normal Photos app. Tapping on a picture will allow you to include it in a message. This concludes the overview of the Summa Secure Messaging app. Additional support can be found on the Summa Telecom SharePoint site at the URL shown on the screen. You can also reach us via email at securemessagingsupport@summahealth.org.